play from Jake Oliver. And that is destroyed! Tie game! 60. That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes a great play from Peter McNeil.
Justice already took advantage of that. What a play over at third.
He's heading home. Oh, he's out. He's gonna be out. Jordan Rice heads out. Trey Cluxton right.
Get out, ball later! And he might have missed it! Got it wrong from Jordan Rice! And that's a shot! That's a what a play!
Steps on second, flips over to first, and he does it! Oh my Lord, Zach Inouye, a solo!
That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil.
Oh! Philip Rosenbach walked off the season. Oh!
Crot, get out, ball later! And that ball is out of here! Walk-off home run, Jake Oliver!
That ball's in play.
Goes back, keep the kick! Thomas Playhouse makes the grab!
He's heading home. Oh, he's out! He's gonna be out!
Good move, I like it! That ball is absolutely tattooed! And what a roll! What a roll from Keaton to Flared up. What a play for Peter McNeil!
On a beautiful Thursday afternoon here in the Pacific Northwest, it is go time for both of these teams with only a couple weeks to play here in the AWA. Both teams are fighting for that last playoff spot. It's the 6-12 Cyclones versus the 9-9 Pilots. I'm Trevor Butler, as always, joined by Jack Playhouse. Jack, how you doing?
We're doing good. You know, we're getting down to the final week. This is going to be the final game of week number 7. There's 10 weeks in the regular season, so it's getting a little sketchy for the teams at the bottom, especially for the Cyclones, who really need a series win if they want to keep themselves in the playoff hunt.
Cyclones currently 3 games out of that final playoff spot, sitting at 6-12, but it's pretty murky near the bottom with a lot of teams sitting on 9 or 10 wins. We'll take a look at the starting lineups. First for the Cyclones, the home team today.
Jackson Carr, I'm him.
Zane Phillips, Mount Lake Terrace High School.
Max Melendez, Blazers.
Drew Tenzar, University of Washington.
Brock Playhouse, Self-Learning.
Salou Fatih, Washington.
And the lineup for the visiting Pacific Pilots.
Mark Campanero, Washington State University.
DJ Oliver, Edmonds Community College.
Keaton McKay, Westgate Elementary.
Alex Ballard, Northwest University.
Noah Roberts, Moses Lake Christian Academy.
And it's pretty safe to assume that DJ Oliver will be on the hill for 2 of the 3 games. One of the top arms in the AWA hasn't had a season to expect, but definitely can still be a big impact for this Pilots team today.
Yeah, and looking at the Cyclones roster, they're only down to 4 people today. Obviously, no Brock Playhouse. He hasn't played a game this year. No Drew Tenzar. No Salou. But this is kind of a redemption game for Alex Ballard. He was traded over to the Pacific Pilots in the off-seasons from the Central Cyclones.
So we'll kick it down the first base line to Robert, who's with Max Melendez.
Okay.
We've been informed that Robert's mic is not working. So some last-second batting practice here for the Pilots. Some afternoon traffic, making both teams a little behind the 8-ball here on a Thursday afternoon. It's not usual that you see a Thursday afternoon matchup here in the AWA, but that's how it works out this week.
Yeah, and then next week we got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So starting to kind of compile the games up, trying to get them all in August, the regular season, before the postseason kicks off.
Should be an interesting final couple weeks of the season, as, like I said, a lot of these teams are going to be fighting for 1 or 2 playoff spots. So we're getting ready to get things started. Max Melendez is going to be on the hill for the Cyclones today.
Yeah, and Max Melendez, up and down year, rookies coming in the league, it's always difficult. He's got a 7.33 ERA, but it's been dropping steadily. He's had a few good gems in there. Last week, I think, was his best performance. He had a 4-run game and a 2-run game, which is all manageable. But kind of the big story here is the Cyclones, despite their record, they have the 2 best hitting duo in the league with Zane Phillips and Jackson Carr. Jackson Carr has 9 home runs. Zane Phillips lead the league with 14, and that's without him taking a swing in week 7. So we'll see if he can pile on.
So it'll be Mark Campanero leading things off. Sorry, it sounds like it will be Keaton McKay, who just isn't quite here yet.
61. What are we putting on?
Keaton McKay leading off. Campanero hits second. DJ Oliver third. Alex Ballard fourth. And Noah Roberts hitting 5th for the Pilots.
Yeah, and looking at this Pilots offense, kind of been carried by Mark Campanero. And Mark Campanero, one of the best hitters in the league. As all things considered, this is kind of a down year for him. He's still hitting 500, but he's outside the top 8 in home runs. He's got 7 home runs and facing a somewhat poor pitching team in the Central Cyclones. We'll see if he can add on some more there.
Doing good.
So McKay steps in, and we get ready to get things started here on a Thursday afternoon. First pitch to him is just going to clip the inside part of the zone, and we're underway. 0-1 runs behind him.
Keaton McKay hitting 294. He wasn't here last week, but much needed offensive and specifically defensive addition to this Pilots lineup.
Behind 1 and 2 here, looking to stay alive here. It'll be saved by the speed check.
That's tough. And Keaton McKay, first at bat, I don't think you'll see him take a swing. It's kind of his MO, first at bat, just see what the pitcher's working with.
Ahead 3-2 now.
Oh, well.
Jinxed it.
Never mind.
We try again.
Ooh.
And Melendez misses outside, a leadoff walk on 7 pitches.
Yeah, and that's kind of the big thing today to see from Max Melendez. How many walks will he allow already this year? Looking at his stats here, 32 walks to 19 strikeouts. So that's been the big what if. And if he doesn't get batters on via the walk, he's going to have a chance to take a game from the Cyclones, or the Pilots today.
So Campanero steps in now, and like we said, he's got a golden opportunity today to add on to that home run tally.
It looks like he's going right at him. I think Jackson Carr pregame said, hey, if there's one guy you want to pitch around, it's this guy.
Count level 2-2.
Oh. Mark Campanero, one of the slowest. He wants to own the timing in the box.
Ooh. That just missed up high, and for the second hitter in a row, the count is full. 3-2, pulled left side, and everybody's going to be safe. Campanero jogs down the first base line and has a single.
Nice piece of hitting right there from Mark Campanero. Stays with the ball there. Kind of hit no man's land, but advances the batters 40 feet.
So 2 on with none gone here for DJ Oliver. First pitch to him misses upstairs for ball 1.
DJ Oliver having a little bit of a down year offensively, 264. He's got 3 home runs, 11 RBIs. Obviously the pitching is kind of the main war booster for him.
Ahead 3-1 here. Swung through strike 2, and stop me if you've heard this before, but the count goes full. Popped up right side, Melendez hauls it in. Tucking and going is McKay. No tag applied, and he'll be in there safely.
Nice job there from Max Melendez, who's down in the count, still able to get an out of it. But this Pilots team, they love to swing, and that's kind of why you see kind of some low batting averages on this lineup, because they're swinging at anything, even if it's a bad pitch.
So Alex Ballard will have an opportunity here with the go-ahead run, sitting 40 feet away.
Rocking the glasses today, that's a new look.
It's like Jameis Winston after getting LASIK. See a little better. 1-1 up high, and he jumps ahead. Two on outside, it'll be a hitter's count. And Ballard takes a walk on 5 pitches to load him up. So with 1 gone here in the top of the first, Noah Roberts will step in with the bases loaded, only 1 away.
Max Melendez already has thrown 24 pitches for 1 out recorded, but still get out of it.
Pilots really making him work so far. Missed outside there.
Noah Roberts struggled quite a bit this year, 216 average. He's got 3 home runs.
As Melendez just gets 1 back, clips the inside part of the zone for strike 1. 2-1 pitch. In the dirt, ball 3. Melendez looking to avoid walking in the first run of the day, but he'll do that as that stays up high and a run comes around to score.
Yeah, I think Noah Roberts not seeing the ball too great right now, so taking his pitches, get the RBI in. Smart thing to do when you see the starting pitcher already giving up 2 walks.
So back to the top of the order with Keaton McKay. Leaves the first pitch he sees upstairs and takes a sword hack at that one. Jumps ahead 2-1 here. That'll just catch the zone and run things level 2 and 2.
Ooh.
Melendez looking for a critical second out, and he'll get it.
And big thing I'm seeing here improvement-wise for Max Melendez is the speed. He hasn't had a speed check yet today, and that was kind of the issue leading up to this game. So if you can get those pitches in there, kind of the worst thing for a pitcher is throwing a strike and getting speed checked. But honestly, right here, I would consider the Barry Bonds treatment to Mark Campanero.
Would not be a bad idea. Bases loaded, 2 down. I guess the thought process as well, with 2 outs, maybe you can find a way to get around him. Count level 1 and 1.
Second time.
Tried to hit him with the quick pitch, did not work out.
Yeah, I think it might be the quickest pitcher versus the slowest batter.
Can't see the fucking zone.
Campanero goes ahead 2 and 1 now. And makes it 3 there. Melendez looking for a way out of this inning. That's looped left side. That's going to get by. 1 run scores. Roberts will hold up at third. An RBI single for Mark Campanero. And it's 2-0 Pilots here with 2 down in the top of the first.
And all things considered, not too bad for the Cyclones there. I mean, one pitch away from a walk, resulting in the same outcome. So as long as you can hold that runner over at third.
DJ Oliver popped out in his first at bat, 0 for 1 thus far, but had 2-0 in the count here. Tags that one foul.
Ooh.
Just missed inside, now the 3-1. Swung through, strike 2.
Max Melendez already at 45 pitches in this inning.
Melendez looking for an inning-ending punch out, but it misses outside. Line keeps moving. It's now 3-0 Pilots.
Already his 4th walk of the day. I mean, we've only seen 2 balls hit into play, both via Mark Campanero, so you can just get some strikes strung together. Anything can happen.
Leaves that one high to Ballard. You thought about it. Gets one back with a healthy cut right there. Now the 2-1. Stays outside once again. It's 3-1. They'll drop one into the zone to load the count 3-2. Payoff pitch. Sent back up the middle. Great piece of hitting, but it's a great play for the final out of the inning. Pilots get 3, and it's work to do for the Cyclones in the bottom of the frame. 3-0 your score.
I guess I'll see it, guys. Don't worry.
I think I've seen you.
So DJ Oliver on the mound, and he's having a very good pitching season. It's not, the crazy thing is it's not where he wants it to be. 6-6 record, 2.6 ERA, 46 strikeouts, the reigning Cy Young winner, and he's going to have a tall task today. Jackson Carr hitting .339, 9 home runs, good enough for 3rd in the AWA.
So Carr's going to look to improve on that number here as he leads things off and looks to get the Cyclones back in this game a little bit. First pitch on the way. Drops out for ball 1. He's going to pepper that one toward right field, and he's going to do just that. Jackson Carr improving on the home run total as he gets one back for the Cyclones. It's 3-1.
3rd player this year to reach double digits, number 10 on the year. And I don't want to be that guy, but this season from Jackson Carr He's really dominated this year.
So now you get the other half of that two-headed monster at the top of the Cyclones lineup in the form of Zane Phillips. And he's ahead 2-0. So with only one swing of the bat, the Cyclones working their way back into this game. It's back-to-back speed checks here for DJ Oliver.
And you can kind of tell he's picking it up against Zane. I mean, Zane Phillips having one of the most incredible offensive seasons we've seen.
He's going to take a walk here, so with nobody out, now the tying run quickly comes to the plate.
Yeah, and this Cyclones offense, I mean, sure, they're only putting up 3 runs an inning. Anything can happen here. And David Gibbons coming in, had his first few starts last week, hitting .333 and already has a home run under his belt.
First pitch on the way from Oliver. Beautiful placement, just catches the top part of the zone. So that one stays a little inside. 1-1 on the way. Swung through, strike 2, a big time cut there from Gibbons.
Nasty pitch, inside corner.
Oliver looking for his first punch out of the day. And it'll be tagged foul. We'll try it all again from the 1-2 count here. And this time he'll get Gibbons to go after it.
Nice job there from DJ Oliver, get the first out, game number 1.
Much needed first out. It'll bring Max Melendez to the plate now.
I think David Gibbons, still kind of a raw player, but he definitely has the potential. Probably be the game 2 starter.
First pitch on the way to Melendez. Just caught the bottom part of the zone. Now the 0-1. Popped up, Oliver coming in, he can't quite make the play. Nearly went crashing into the backstop, had to put the brakes on there. But it bounced off the hands of DJ Oliver.
Maybe he wanted the strikeout.
Stat padding.
Yeah.
We'll see what he does here in an 0-2. Just missed up high.
63, the velo is up for DJ today.
Yeah. 1-2 now. He'll get it. 58 on the gun, and he picks up the strikeout, his second of the frame, and there's 2 down.
Nice job to battle back after that first home run. He'll face him again right here.
That was my slider.
And we've been talking about lefties all year, but much shorter porch, but obviously if you ground it that way, much harder to get a single.
Takes a hearty cut at the first pitch of the at-bat. Falls behind 0-1.
Oof.
Oh my goodness. Maybe by the slimmest of margins, DJ Oliver able to catch the zone. Now the 0-2. Saved by the speed check.
Yeah, this is the most speed checks I've seen from DJ Oliver. Pitching a little angry.
Zane Phillips sits on first, the 0-2 again. Missed inside with that one. Now the 1-2. Just upstairs, and the count is level. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. As that one doesn't break enough, and the count goes full.
Good at bat right here from Jackson Carr. So he's hunting for that slider.
Oliver looking to get out of the inning. The payoff pitch. Tagged foul. We'll try it all again here.
7th pitch of this at bat.
3-2. popped up. Oliver coming on, and he's just going to let it drop onto the concrete rather wisely.
Yeah, and it looked like it was 61 regardless, but no harm, no foul.
Trying to blow on the ball a little is Oliver. And it'll work out as he gets Carr to swing at it. A trifecta of strikeouts for DJ Oliver to get out of the inning after the solo homer to lead things off. We head to the second. 3-1 Pilots your score. So it'll be Noah Roberts to lead things off here in the top of the second after a 3 spot in inning number 1 from this Pilots offense.
We'll see if Max Melendez can work on that.
First pitch to Roberts, sent out towards center field. Leave the yard. Noah Roberts clubs the first pitch he sees out to straightaway center. And the advantage is back up to 3. It's 4-1 Pilots.
Or as I said, I was going to say, hopefully Max Melendez doesn't walk any more batters, but that's unfortunately what happens if you start throwing strikes.
At least it wasn't a walk.
Yin and yang.
So Keaton McKay steps in back to the top of the order for the Pilots, and he'll quickly jump ahead 2-0. He'll send one out to center field. It's going to skip off a tree. Gibbons is able to corral it, but not before McKay is safely into first.
Nice job there from Keaton McKay. Went down low to make some solid contact.
So Campanero steps in now and leaves the first pitch high and outside. He's ahead 3-0 here, looking for a walk.
Way out in
Took
front of
a
that.
healthy cut at that one. 53, and he was swinging like it was 63. This one will be fouled left side. So after falling behind, Melendez has worked this count back full. 3-2 pitch. Missed low and inside, and it's a walk to Campanero, 2 aboard with nobody out.
Yeah, that's tough, but all things considered, not a bad move there. So far, he hasn't been able to get Mark Campanero out.
So it's back to DJ Oliver now. 0 for 1, but he does have a walk so far.
Looked like he went, but it was 61, so it doesn't count.
What's it called?
It's going to be no pitch because he went, but it was 61.
Got it, thank you.
So we'll try things again from a 0-0 count.
Oh.
You definitely don't see that every day. Quite a way to induce a foul ball there from Max Melendez.
Elite accuracy.
That can't be right. It's at 78 on the radar.
Ooh.
As that drops into the zone at 56. Melendez looking for the first out of the frame. And he'll get it here with 60 on the dot.
Quite a crafty 3 pitches right there.
That first pitch is unlike anything I've really ever seen.
I'm telling you, the radar is like, what are the odds? This is a rookie treatment.
DJ Oliver in the dugout just said, what are the odds? As Ballard tags that one foul down the right side. Up high at 62 to level the count. Ballard 0 for 1 with a walk and a fielder's choice so far. He's going to send this one towards center field on a rope. He's going to leave the yard. Alex Ballard, the bottom of the order for the Pilots. Getting it done here on a Thursday afternoon. A 3-run shot. And it's 7-1.
Might be returning with glasses again. Next game.
Take that, boy.
Shot. Good enough for his 3rd home run on the year. Now the other guy's homer. Noah Roberts will step in.
Must be seeing the ball better with the glasses. So the base is empty now. Noah Roberts will step in, and he's quickly ahead 3-0.
Oh, he swung at one. 3-1.
Everyone go to my GoFundMe page and pay for flights back and forth to Vegas.
You can see Noah Roberts definitely swinging for home runs now. Ooh.
So he'll take a walk out of a full count opportunity. And the lineup turns over again.
Yeah. Full count?
I thought it was a walk.
Oh, it was a walk. You walk.
I walk?
Yeah.
So Keaton McKay steps back in, singled his last time up.
You got a single. Yeah, you're right. I walked. Ballard home. No, one out. You're right. He did.
And it came on a ball that was smoked out to center field. First pitch of this at bat, thought about it, but just refrains from going all the way around. So he'll slap one towards center. Tough play, and he tried to go for the beanball, and will run out of play, and McKay will take second. But they do get the lead runner, Roberts, forced out.
I don't know what Jackson Carr was thinking there, running over to second base, but maybe he thought the ball was too far off. He had to cover second base. Still would have been tough to turn 2 there.
So Mark Campanero steps in now. He would represent the 6th run of this inning should he get a hold of the ball. So Melendez gets one back there. It's 2-1. This one popped up center field. Might upset hold of it. Mark Campanero gets a hold of one, keeps himself in the thick of the home run race, and ends the inning. A 6-run frame from the Pilots with 3 long balls. It's dingers or nothing for the Pacific Pilots today. And we'll head to the bottom of the second. 9-1 your score. So Zane Phillips will start us off here in the bottom of the second after a 6-run top of the frame.
At least the good thing for the Cyclones is they will not be mercy ruled here in game 1. You need 10 runs after the second. It's only an 8-run gap right now.
Phillips behind 0-2. That'll stay upstairs for ball 1. Now the 1-2. 62 saved by the speed check there.
And DJ Oliver has a few speed checks here today. When you're facing Zane Phillips, you need to be sitting upper 50s to have a chance.
So we try things again from 1-2 count, and
Jeez.
66, okay. We had a 78 earlier, now a 66.
How many dap-ups is he going to have with Mark?
Tagged foul there. You know, if this wasn't a live stream, I'd say someone needs to put a DAP counter in one of the corners of the YouTube. 1-2. Holds off, and the count is level 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Runs inside ball 3, and Zane Phillips doing a good job of working his way back into this one after falling behind 0-2. It'll take a walk.
It's a good job there, sticking with it. Saved by the speed check a couple times, but gets a walk.
Getting aboard by any means necessary. So it'll be David Gibbons now. First pitch to him. Inside for ball 1. As he's going to sky one out towards center field, hit about a mile high. It'll be corralled out there for the first out.
It's unlucky just underneath it. Trying to get that second home run of his young career.
I guess it's a somewhat good thing for Keaton McKay out there that the skies are clear and blue today.
A little sunlight out there, though.
Yeah, that's
Keep
true.
an eye on that.
No sunglasses for him. As Melendez is ahead 2-0 now. Just nearly swung out of his shoes right there, but Oliver gets one back. Now the 2-1 pitch is peppered down the left side. It's going to skip off the wall, and it's going to force Phillips to hold up at second. A 1-out single for Max Melendez.
Nice hard hit ball there, and lucky for the Pilots there, kind of bounced right back to Mark Campanero, so there couldn't be any additional runners advancing.
So it's going to be back to Jackson Carr now. First pitch to him, runs inside ball 1. It took a huge cut right there. Oliver issuing more walks than he'd like thus far. That'll be swung through for strike 2. Now that 2-2 pitch. Missed outside ball 3, and the count is full.
Jackson Carr, last few at-bats has really been working DJ Oliver's pitch count up. DJ sitting at 41 pitches, Max all the way up at 83.
Oh my goodness. Payoff pitch here with 1 down. Drops in the dirt, ball 4, and the bases are loaded here with 1 away.
And that's not what you want to see. Zane Phillips with the bases loaded.
Prime opportunity here for the Cyclones to get back in this one. Grounded left side foul to open the at-bat.
I think DJ's going to try and throw a lot of pitches close to the zone, but not in the zone.
Kicks and fires, and he missed outside. He was going with the Moses Valdez style pitch right there.
Ooh.
Just catches the top part of the zone, and Phillips will need to defend. Now the 2-2. He's going to wear it off the ear. And Oliver knew it out of the hand. He let go of it, said, "Oh, my bad."
Zane's been able to work a full count against DJ every at-bat. He's got 2 walks and 2 at-bats.
Doing a good job of staying alive here is Phillips. Back-to-back balls after falling behind 1 and 2. 3-2 pitch is popped up, and everyone's going to leave it foul. So we'll try the 3-2 again. And it just missed upstairs, ball 4, and a run will walk in.
Cyclones slowly creeping back into this game. think for them to have a chance, they're going to need a 6-run limit here in inning 2.
Stays low to Gibbons for ball 1. In theory, if they could plate another 4 runs, they would still only have 5 on the inning. So 2 grand slams here. Might not have to worry about it, though. He goes home, does Oliver. Makes the easy play for the second out, right as I was about to start doing math.
Yeah, and that's tough. A little check swing right there, but
We got 2.
And it was wise from Oliver just to make the easy play, go home with it, and get that second out.
big spot here for Max Melendez. Had a hard hit single in his last at bat. Starting to see DJ Oliver.
Up high, ball 1 to him there. So he pulls that one left side. Campagnaro steps on the bag, gets the force out. Cyclones get 1 back, but leave the bases loaded. It's 9-2 as we go to the 3rd and final inning of game 1.
I know you gotta go tonight, huh? Are you hooping tonight?
Wrong approach.
Oh shit.
So DJ Oliver will lead it off here in inning number 3. Melendez 17 pitches from the century mark here in game 1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch.
Now the 0-1. Oliver will wear it off the left thigh, it looked like. As he's saved by the speed check there at 63.
Yeah, it looked a little toasty coming in.
Tagged foul, and he'll fall behind 1 and 2. Melendez looking for the sign from the non-existent catcher. And the bank is open right there for DJ Oliver.
It's 2 strikes.
1-2 now. Misses upstairs, and we're level at 2. Oliver continuing to defend here. And he'll again tag 1 foul.
Looks like he's going straight to the fastball.
Missed outside, and the count is full 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes on the way to DJ Oliver. And he'll pull one fair left side. Phillips comes up firing and makes a great throw across the diamond to Carr over at first for the first out of the inning.
That's huge as a starting pitcher. I mean, that's usually going to go down as a single, and then when your third baseman picks you up right there to start the inning, gives you hope.
Cracked, but not completely.
So Alex Ballard will step in now, 1 for 2 with that homer. After an 8-pitch battle to open the inning. Ballard skies one center field. Did he get another one? Yes, he did. Alex Ballard, a 2-homer day. The glasses really helping him as he clubs one out towards center, and it's 10-2.
Yeah, maybe he just can't see very well with his contacts in. That's his 4th home run of the year. Looks like the TikTok mic is back being lucky. That's good.
Now we'll see if Noah Roberts, who's also got a homer today, can match what the man in front of him just did.
I think those are Noah Roberts glasses.
I was ready for that one. 1-1 count on the way. Grounded left side. Phillips is there, comes up firing and makes the throw over to first. A little bit of a tough play for Zane Phillips, but is able to make the throw pretty easily for the second out of the inning.
Two solid plays right there from Zane Phillips in this inning.
So Keaton McKay will step in now and leave the first pitch he sees outside for ball one. As he clubs one, Melendez bobbled it, and McKay will just accept the out. So the Pilots get one back, re-extend their lead to 8. It's going to be 8 to tie, 9 to win it for the Cyclones here in game 1. So it'll be Jackson Carr to lead things off here in the third and final inning of game number 1. Quite a bit of ground to make up for the Pilots. One and 0 is just tapped foul. Barely got a piece of it. Now the 1-1 from Oliver. Popped up going foul, and that's where it'll drop.
Jackson Carr a little disappointed there. No, he missed a hanger.
DJ Oliver looking for the first out of the inning here. Just misses outside.
Ooh.
This one certainly won't miss, though. Tons of movement for the first out of the inning.
Zane Phillips 0 for 0 technically with 3 walks. Unfortunately, you're going to need a little more out of him in games 2 and 3 if the Cyclones want to have a chance against this surging Pilots team.
And like you said, Oliver, yet to get him out so far, and that's going to continue here. Zane Phillips crushed that one on a rope out to center field. A 1-out shot. And Chris Ball hits a huge 3 to cut the lead to 42.
That 15th home run on the year for Zane Phillips keeps adding on. Now he's got a 2 home run advantage over the next best guy. He's got the potential to have that 20 home run season, which we haven't seen for some time.
That looks good on you, kid.
I have to turn back to stat books to figure out the last time someone hit 20 home runs.
So David Gibbons will step in now. So he takes that one for strike 1. Still quite a bit of ground to make up for the Cyclones. Not a lot of pressure on the shoulders of DJ Oliver. So that's tagged foul.
You know, a lot of these rookies, it's just seeing guys for the first time. I mean, he probably doesn't know to swing at the pitch when it's aiming right at his head, but that's usually going to be a strike. Well, maybe not that one.
So the 2-2 on the way. Is going to be blasted left side. Campanero can't haul it in. And a 1-out single for David Gibbons keeps the line moving here for the Cyclones.
For the most part, DJ's been able to combat this potent offense. I mean, 1 run scored in each of the first 3. Anything can happen.
Huge cut there from Max Melendez to open his at bat. Now the 0-1. Again swung through.
Looks like he's trying to get 2 runs here.
0-2 on the way. And he missed outside. And again, the count goes full 2 or level 2 and 2. Now the count goes full.
Nails him there. Unfortunately, that is not a free base in wiffle ball. There have been some painful hit by pitches, I will say.
I'm sure, especially with the way some of these ones move. Not expecting it. 3-2. Grounded left side. Campanero bobbles it once, bobbles it twice, and can't make the throw. A tough play for Mark Campanero, and it's 2 aboard with 1 gone.
Yeah, normally that's a gimme for Mark Campanero. He's really improved his defense. I think he's looking over to first before he got the ball in his hands.
DJ Oliver still searching for a way to close out this first game. Induces a cut there from Carr to level the count at 1.
That slider went around Jackson Carr's bat. Ooh.
Two 2-1 pitch on the way. Swung through strike 2.
Go. Dig deep. Fight. Fight right here. Come on. Do your thing.
2-2 pitch. Got him. Strike 3. Second out of the inning. And the Cyclones are down to their final out here in game 1.
A better guy to keep this rally going than Zane Phillips. He's got his average up to .534, 15 home runs, and now 35 RBIs.
First pitch to him stays outside, ball 1. He couldn't connect with that one, and the count runs even once again. 1-1 pitch on the way. Is upstairs, ball 2. Now the 2-1. Is grounded to Oliver, pumps once, fires to first, and wraps up game 1. The Pilots dominate offensively and take this first game 10-3, your final score.
Yes, top order.
Mark, line up, same.
Yep. Same. Move Ballard, DH. Who wants this?
I feel like David's pitching. Only thing I got right now. Yeah.
I'm down to start, and if they show me, put David in their way.
So after his multi-homer outing, Alex Ballard is with Robert.
All right, Alex, good home run barrage for you guys. What was the key there?
Yeah, man, it just felt good swinging bats. You know, it's been a little bit since we played, but yeah, it's the one piece we've been missing, so we're putting it together now.
All right, talk about the glasses. Is that helping you?
Dude, I forgot my contacts at home, but I think they might be a mainstay now, man. They're working.
Yeah, they're working quite well. All right, good luck for game 2 and 3.
Glasses for life, man.
Yes, 100%. Back to the booth, guys.
Better been watching, man. I'm coming over here.
Hey, did you want to switch up the order? Jackson? I love it. Switch up the order. You switch up the order, Jackson?
Okay, new order. Ready? Max, David, Jackson, Zane.
Wait, where is you?
3.
Max is up.
I wanted to have I wanted Friday lefty.
So it looks like DJ Oliver will start on the mound again for the Pacific Pilots. After a pretty solid outing. Max Melendez is now the leadoff hitter. Some subtle lineup changes.
And he will not be on the hill for the Cyclones here in game 2. David Gibbons will take over on the bump. First pitch on the way here in game 2 drops out, and we are underway. Melendez quickly jumping ahead 2-0 here. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung through, and we're even 2-2. Oliver looking to open things here in the second game with a punch out.
Ooh.
What's that now? 2-2. Yep, full count.
The full count pitch on the way here from DJ Oliver. Is sky left field. McKay goes over and reins it in for the first out.
Just got underneath that one. It's hit up a mile.
The first time is the strike. Second time is the ball. He's gonna
Giving some advice to David Gibbons.
No, he's ball.
So Gibbons will step in now, the second hitter of this game, and he'll leave the first pitch inside for ball 1. Flares that one right side. Well, did he catch that? Noah Roberts with a circus grab over there at first for the second out of the inning.
Hey, he definitely made it harder on himself than he had to, but he went in with one arm. Was able to pop it over to his, left arm. But hey, if it works, it works.
So now all of a sudden there's 2 down here in the top of the first. And Jackson Carr will have a chance to continue his tirade against the league. One-0 pitch. Just caught a piece of it.
DJ Oliver's so good at mixing up pitch speeds.
1-1 just missed inside.
Sitting low 50s right now.
As Carr can't connect with 56, and it's a 2-2 count. Oliver trying to get out of the inning. The 2-2. Drops in at 54, froze him, and that's how the top of the first ends. 1, 2, 3 go the Cyclones.
Arturo, you play defense.
So David Gibbons will get the game 2 start. And after a pretty rough first outing 2 weeks ago, he came back last week and put together 2 solid starts. The key for this Cyclones team is having one pitcher that can go the distance, and so far they haven't been able to find that guy. They might have him in David Gibbons, but time will tell. 8.18 ERA, 12K, and like I said, that number right there doesn't really give him justice after last week, but it was a rough first week to say the least.
So as per usual, Keaton McKay will lead off here for the Pilots.
Go Keaton. Come on, baby.
And we really got to make sure, or David Gibbons got to make sure he's underneath that speed limit. That's where he ran into difficulties a few weeks ago.
His first pitch outside at 58 for ball 1. And McKay taps that one foul, 60 on the dot. One stays inside. And the 2-1 does just the same. Three and 1 pitch on the way to McKay. is pushed foul towards the hot tub, and the count is full 3-2. Already a little battle going on here between Gibbons and McKay.
And we'll see. I mean, the first time through the lineup, that's how you kind of know if your pitcher's got it or not.
3-2. A little jam sandwich, and Gibbons will go over and hang on to it for the first out.
Nice job dropping all those balls in his hands. We've seen that kind of mess up the fielding plays if the pitcher decides to keep holding on to the 5 balls in the other hand.
So 1 down, and here's quite a task for Gibbons, having to face Mark Campanero. Campanero jumps ahead 1-0 as that's ripped down the right side. Carr made the throw. It looked like it was in time to get him. We'll take a look at the replay.
That would be crazy if he got him there.
A heads-up play from Jackson Carr. And he got him.
Great play.
Quite a throw from Jackson Carr. Came up firing after he parlayed it off the wall.
And that's one of those throws. It's high risk, high reward situation there for Jackson Carr. And if he misses that, Mark's running all the way to second, if not third.
2 down now for DJ Oliver, who takes the first pitch inside for ball 1. That one bounces off the top of the zone and back here into the booth. 1-1 inside, and Oliver jumps ahead. Now the 2-1. Quite a cut right there from Oliver, and Gibbons looking to get out of the inning now. 2-2.
Ooh.
And he'll do just that. 57 froze Oliver for the final out of the frame. Zeros on the scoreboard from both teams as we head to the second. So quickly to work here in the second as Zane Phillips swings the first pitch he sees and just got a little piece of it. Both teams went 1-2-3 in the first. Phillips looking to buck that trend here in the top of the second. As he'll pop one. Nearly able to make the play was DJ Oliver. Came sliding in onto the concrete. Almost had a play like Noah Roberts, but he couldn't quite grasp it at the last second.
That's tough. Great awareness to slide right before the concrete. Just couldn't come up with it.
So Phillips still needing to defend here in an 0-2 count. He'll go down swinging for the first out of the frame. DJ Oliver seemingly starting to settle in a little bit here.
And it seems like today, so far against DJ Oliver, every player on the Cyclones has had one good hit against DJ. The rest, they've been struggling to make contact.
Back to the top of the order with Max Melendez, and he'll take strike 1 to open things up. So he taps that one foul. And thought about it, but checks the swing.
Always makes me nervous when they do check swings.
1-2, just caught him on the wrist.
Yeah, there's a lot of arguing going on whenever there's a check swing.
So after falling behind 0-2, Melendez has worked a count back level. The 2-2 pitch from Oliver. Again, he'll wear it and the count goes full.
Nice job after falling behind 0-2 to get it all the way up to full.
call it the arm strike. What do we call
Quality AB's name of the game when you're facing
Arm
DJ
strike or
Oliver.
ball?
Full count pitch on the way. And he'll wear it for ball 4, a 1-out walk to Max Melendez.
I've never seen a batter get hit 3-4 times in one at bat, specifically on the arm.
So Melendez, the first base runner of the day for either team. Having a chat over there at first with Noah Roberts as David Gibbons steps in and takes a big cut at the first pitch of the at-bat.
That slider looks so juicy.
Oliver really trying to work the inside part of the zone to no avail thus far.
One of the benefits pitching games 2 and 3, usually the batters are trying to start hitting, so there's a lot less takes.
Gibbons swings through that one, just missed underneath. Two-two pitch. Really tried to slow him down at 42, did not work out, and the count is full. This one peppered left side, got by Campagnaro. Relatively lucky bounce, but Melendez hustles around a third. It's going to be runners on the corners with only one away here.
Nice job by Max, advance all the way over to third. And the Cyclones have an opportunity to take their first lead of the day right here. Fortunately, that breaks up the no-hitter for DJ Oliver.
So it'll be Jackson Carr stepping back in, taps the first pitch he sees fair, and they're gonna... Oliver thought that Melendez was gonna go home with it. He does not. Oliver fires home anyway, and the bases are loaded now.
Yeah, and it's tough because even if he gets to that Jackson Carr, that's already going to be a tough play. And then if you make the throw, then the runner from third might go home. So not the worst case scenario.
I guess the problem now is you have to face Zane Phillips. Phillips struck out earlier in this inning, the only out so far of the second frame. Tags that one foul. 0-2 pitch on the way. Inside ball 1, and he'll get one back.
And the 0-2 pitch has got to be a good one to entice Zane Phillips.
Missed upstairs. Phillips working this count and back level at 2.
It's a bold take right there. Narrowly misses inside.
Now they can't count full 3-2. Oliver looking to get aboard here. And he'll sit down Phillips for the second out of the frame.
Great job there from DJ Oliver. 2 strikeouts against Zane Phillips in one game. Does not happen very often.
And now with 2 down and the bases loaded, a little weight taken off the shoulders of DJ Oliver. You still need to pick up one more out, but getting one is sometimes a little more manageable than 2. Melendez takes the first pitch up high, ball 1. He'll pull one left side, 1 run scores. Here comes Gibbons around from second. He's gonna score. Carr is gonna score from first. And here comes Melendez, through the plate, not in time.
So it's a ground rule double, so. Yeah.
I got all excited. I thought it was gonna be a inside the park homer.
It's good. It's good for the TikTok, you know.
The ruling is a ground rule double. 2 runs will score. It's 2-0 Cyclones. Got a little excited there. It happens.
But hey, that's still a huge hit. First lead of the day for the Cyclones.
So with 2 outs, David Gibbons steps in. Runners on second and third, and he'll look to extend this lead a little more. floated foul onto the roof of the broadcast booth here. 0-2 pitch to Gibbons. Got him to swing at it. Oliver escapes the inning with the Cyclones double up. They pick up 2 and take a lead into the bottom of the frame.
You're bad. Yeah, just a rising run.
We'll see if Alex Ballard stepping in can keep that hot bat. Had 2 home runs in game 1. I have to start calling him Glasses Ballard. Just a different breed of animal.
So David Gibbons now pitching with a lead too. It'll be a big opportunity for him to keep the Pilots at bay.
Geez, there's Keaton McKay, the savior, comes back with like 7 home run balls. I guess we're not getting home run balls.
.63 to open up the inning. This one at 56, a little more manageable though for strike 1. As Gibbons missed outside there. And he'll go ahead 1-2 now.
Gibbons doing a nice job commanding that strike zone. Throwing lots of strikes, usually a good recipe for success.
1-2 pitch on the way to Ballard. And it just dropped out for ball 2. And Ballard will wear that one. Ran up and in, got him on the arm. 3-2 now. Upstairs, ball 4, and Ballard works a leadoff walk here in the second.
First base runner of the game for the Pilots.
Pilots looking to bring this game back level after falling behind 2-0 in the top of the inning. That'll catch the zone for strike 1 to Noah Roberts. He takes a hearty cut at that and falls behind 0-2. Slaps one up the middle, tough play. Sliding into second is Ballard.
Come on, baby.
Melendez can't make the throw to first. It'll be 2 aboard with nobody out here. A smart slide from Alex Ballard to disorient Melendez a little bit. So Keaton McKay will step in and leave the first pitch down low for ball 1. As he waves through that one to bring the count back even at 1. He'll send one up the middle. Melendez steps on second. They don't get the out at first. It went off the house.
Let's go. Good stuff, Keaton. Alex, dead ball.
Ballard will be stopped at third. They get the runner.
That doesn't matter.
Is there any other arguing I can do to win that call?
Ballard trying to pitch his case for why he should be allowed to score, but the man next to me says, we're not doing that.
Integrity of the game.
So Mark Campanero now will step in with runners on the corners and 1 out.
61.
61 on the first pitch. We'll try things again, and this one at 58 is in there for strike 1. Pilots looking for a classic big-time hit from Mark Campanero. The 1-1.
Wow, it's a great pitch right there. Mark Campanero grounded out his first at bat, and it was a miracle throw from Jackson Carr.
Gibbons looking for the second out of the inning. Tapped foul, and Campanero stays alive. As he'll sky one out towards shallow center, Melendez comes on and makes the play. Ballard thought about coming home. Wisely goes back to third. McKay will tag and go to second. Heads up base running from the Pilots here, but there's 2 down.
And good job there from Alex Ballard. He, it would have been close if he tagged, but smart to not go past that foul ball line. If you run past that line, you're past the point of no return. He held up.
So 2 down now for DJ Oliver. As he'll set it up the middle. Melendez throws to first in time. The Pilots strand 2, and David Gibbons has a shutout intact as we go to the 3rd and final inning of game 2.
Who's that? Maya?
Top 3rd on the way here. As Jackson Carr leaves that one for ball 1. Swings through that and levels the count 1-1. Two ungrounded right side. Oliver booted it, couldn't make the play, tried to go back for it, and looks like he slipped and fell.
Those $100 speed training lessons are finally paying off, kid.
Wasn't an easy play. Fortunately, DJ's had a few of those today where he almost is able to capitalize.
$100, that's $100.
So it's back to Zane Phillips now here in the top of the 3rd. 1 on, none gone.
Did he go? I don't think so.
I think he went.
You have to be blind.
Take a look at the replay here.
Doesn't matter anyway. Zane Phillips flips the bat. Absolutely crushed that ball. He got all of that. It's 4-0 Cyclones.
16th home run of the year, and I appreciate that home run because there'd be some immense arguing over if you win or not if that count got beat. To put this in perspective, Mark Campanero just his 8th home run, who was the front runner for Silver Slugger, and Zane Phillips has 16, double that.
Max Melendez, he's going to send one to left, make it back-to-back jacks for the Cyclones. He's going to sprint around the bases a la Jose Abreu. And it's 5-0 with nobody gone here in the top of the 3rd.
5th home run of the year for Max Melendez, and he needed that one. He was struggling a little bit against DJ Oliver. But I think Max Melendez was telling his team, first pitch slider, it's probably going to be a strike swing. That's what happens back-to-back home runs.
Oliver ahead 1-2 on Gibbons here. In search of the first out of the inning. Now the 2-2 pitch is popped up. Roberts goes over and hauls it in for the first out.
A little bit of nervous energy there from the Pilots. That'll be the first out. Loud out number 1.
Popped out, but it seems that David Gibbons is in pretty high spirits right now. He'll be pitching with quite a cushion in the bottom of the 3rd. as Jackson Carr steps in and leaves the first pitch for ball one. And he'll flare that one over to the right side. Roberts gets his number called again, and there's 2 down. So back to Zane Phillips, looking to continue adding to that home run tally.
That home run's not scaring DJ Oliver. First pitch strike.
Phillips ahead 2-1 now. And he'll send one toward right field, and gone! Why not do it again? Zane Phillips seeing a beach ball right now. It's 6-0 Cyclones.
17th home run. And it might be time to start giving him the Barry Bonds treatment. Don't give him anything to hit. Because if it's in his swing radius, it looks like it's going to go 200 feet.
So Max Melendez steps in now. Ahead 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch is inside again. It's 3. Melendez searching for a 2-out walk here. Instead, he swings through strike 1. And he fouls that one back to load the count up. Swung through strike 3. That'll end the inning. But as we head to the bottom of the 3rd, work to do for the Pilots. 6 to tie, 7 to win it.
Come on, Ballard. Come on, Ballard. Get it rolling, baby. Get it rolling.
Alex Ballard will lead things off, and the Pilots need quite a rally here in Game 2.
7 runs. It's been done before, and it's been done this year.
Heck, we've seen a 10 spot, I believe it was, from the Cyclones.
It's a nasty pitch.
Just barely catching part of the zone. Now the 1-2 on the way from Gibbons. Just missed.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Looking to open up this inning with a punch out is David Gibbons. Instead, it'll be pushed the other way. Phillips comes up firing, sails it over the head of Carr and off the house. Safely into first is Alex Ballard, a leadoff single.
Tough play there from St. Phillips, and he's made many of those today. Fortunately, that ball just got a little bit of air underneath it, sailed over Jackson Carr's head, but hits the brick, so he'll remain at first.
So Noah Roberts will take his cuts here as he swings through the first pitch he sees at 59. Missed outside there, and it's 1-1. So he can't connect with 55 there, and he falls behind 1-2. Roberts shaking his left hand. Might have tweaked something there. The 1-2 though drops out of the zone.
Yeah, don't think he'll be swinging here. Oh, guess he will.
He will anyways. He goes down on strikes. 1 down here in the bottom of the 3rd. As it's back to the top of the order with Keaton McKay. Swung through for strike 1. And McKay will jump ahead. Count back to even at 2. And that'll stay inside. Count going full here with 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd. And it's tapped foul. 3-2 again foul, this time off the house.
8th pitch of this at-bat coming up. David Gibbons sitting at 48 pitches on the day, which is about the total of Max Melendez in the first inning of game 1. So pretty efficient.
Gibbons goes home with it. And it's inside for a 1-out walk.
Yeah, if you got like a Band-Aid or like paper towel or just something, no, split his finger. Or
Yeah, it's in the hallway closet in there.
you want me to go
Yeah, you want to try and find it? It's like in the hallway closet.
So Noah Roberts is going to go look for a Band-Aid or something. Seems like he's hurt his hand a little bit.
Good news is he's not up for 3 more batters, so it does get to him.
Still only 1 out as Mark Campanero steps in and leaves that one outside for ball 1. And he'll foul that one back to move the count level. Chops that one into the dirt and falls behind 1 and 2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Thought about it, but just holds off.
Great take right there from Mark Campanero.
Gibbons in a little bit of hot water here. And it'll get just that much warmer as the count is full once again. This one blasted out to left field, up into the trees, and gone. Mark Campanero leaves the yard, ends the shutout, and gives the Pirates a little momentum. It's a 3-run ball game.
Makes things a bit interesting here. Mark Campanero hits his 9th home run. Maybe you heard me saying he had half the amount of homers as Zane Phillips. A little ticked off there. But now 6-3 with only 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd. Anything can happen.
So DJ Oliver will step back in now. And all of a sudden these pitches become a little more high leverage. 1-0 is waved through for strike 1. That one buzzed the tower a little on Oliver. And he'll foul that one back.
Man, do the Cyclones need this game.
They cannot afford to get swept. Being 6 games back with about 6 games to play is virtually impossible. Phillips comes up firing, sails it over the head of Carr.
Come on, DJ. Yes, sir. Come on.
DJ Oliver gets aboard here.
Kind of identical plays from Zane Phillips over there. Would have been 2 outs. Unfortunately, both of them sail over the head of Jackson Carr, and this inning will continue.
And rather uncharacteristic from Zane Phillips.
Tying run now on deck in form of Noah Roberts. It's a bit banged up.
Ballard takes a big swing at that one, but can't connect.
Yes, sir. Right on.
1-1 stays in the dirt, ball 2. Now the 2-1. Pushed the other way. It's going to get by Phillips. Here comes Oliver around to 3rd. It's going to get by him. Ballard safely into 2nd.
Huge hit right there from Alex Ballard. Kind of beats the shift on him. Now runners in scoring position. Who else but Noah Roberts steps in with the banged up wrist or finger or whatever it is.
Still only one out. He's just got to get aboard by any means necessary. 62 to open things up, so no pitch. So that one misses in the dirt for ball one. Stays low, ball two. And Roberts will take strike one there, 59 down the pipe. The 2-1. Went fishing for it, and the count is level 2-2.
Keaton McKay waits on deck.
That runs inside. That's only ball 3.
Hey, 3-2, 3-2, 3-2.
Someone told me it was 3-1.
Oh, that's on me. I thought it was 3-1.
Oh, no worries.
Come on, hey,
So count full here, 1 out in the bottom of the third. Pilots trailing by 3. Roberts representing the tie and run. Takes a moment, takes a breath, composes himself, and steps in for the full count offering. He'll swap one left side. Bothered by Melendez. He's not going to make it out. Oliver scores from third. A 2-run ball game, and it's runners on the corners.
I'm glad he got a hit there, because if you strike out after thinking you walked, that's a tough.
Yeah.
Just like that, the go-ahead run steps to the plate.
Still only 1 out. 61 to open the at-bat. This one's 60 on the dot for strike 1. And the toughest part about this for David Gibbons is, not only do the Pilots have quite a bit of momentum, Mark Campanero awaits on deck. Unless there's a double play, they will have to face him.
The way Jackson Carr's been playing first base, the double play has not been possible.
1-2 pitch. Inside 45 on the radar gun there. Now the 2s. Up high, ball 3, and the count is full. And he'll wear it. Bases loaded now for Campanero.
Mark Campanero 1 for 3 in this game. He's got that home run in his last at-bat. Now you got to be thinking, give him something to hit, go right after him, try and get that second out, or just walk him, allow 1 run to come in, face some less potent hitters.
61 on the first pitch. Tying run sits on second, winning run sits on first. Campanero leaves it up high, ball 1. And that'll stay outside, ball 2. They may just opt to walk him here. Took a big swing at that one. It's 2-1. Upstairs, and it's a hitter's count. 3-1 pitch from Gibbons. Is pulled right side, going foul, and it'll drop on top of the house to load up the count.
That ball, luckily for Mark Campanero, just hit the house out of the reach of Jackson Carr. Does make it easier on the fielders when the bases are loaded, if there's any silver lining, just to be able to go and throw home. Three-two pitch on the way from Gibbons. Mark Campanero.
Swings through it for strike 3, and there's 2 down.
Huge strikeout right there from David Gibbons. Bases loaded, best hitter on the Pilots. Now it's suddenly way more manageable, but still bases loaded with 2 outs.
Gibbons needing 1 out now. First pitch to DJ Oliver. 62. Alex Ballard sits on third and sits on deck as that catches the top of the zone for strike 1. Oliver can't connect with 60, and he's behind 0-2.
Perfect pitch right there, right at the upper limit of the speed check.
Pilots down to their final strike. Bases loaded, 2 down. DJ Oliver. 62.
Saved by the radar. A lot of adrenaline out there for the rookie and David Gibbons. Needs 1 more strike to secure a win.
0-2 again. Up high, ball 1. Gibbons continuing to pitch in a high leverage situation. The 1-2. 64.
Come on, DJ. Come on, DJ. Come on, go. Any way you can. Get on. That boy. Come on.
The 2-2.
Let's go, baby! DJ Oliver, 1 run scores. Here comes Robert. We're tied. Let's go.
DJ Oliver, a 2-run single to level this game in the 9th. 3rd, 9th, same thing.
Hey, there he is. There he is. Let's go. Let's go.
Huge at bat there from DJ Oliver down to their final strike. The Cyclones can't catch a break. The game's not over yet.
Let's go, Ballard. Come on, baby.
Need 1 more out to push this to extras.
Now the winning run sitting 40 feet away. First pitch to Alex Ballard.
Are you 61?
61.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Mark Campanero is locked in right now.
Let's go, Ballard.
Set the other way. Alex Ballard.
Come on. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
The Pacific Pilots down to their final strike. Rally to take the series.
Holy shit, are you fucking kidding me? 6-0 and come back and win that shit? Come on.
Mark, your creation.
Because I think we might have to leave a little early too. So we might have to switch.
Yeah, I got video, Jack.
Yeah, you're right.
Make me a video.
Who's it? First? Keith Keaton's out this week for DJ second. Yes, for DJ second. Ballard on the mound. Knows at first.
We've got Robert down the first baseline, and he's got DJ Oliver with him.
Switch DJs to top.
Great DJ, so a big win for you guys there. Talk about the rally here in the 3rd.
Yeah, I mean, I always trust these guys to keep putting runs on the board. You know, if I get 1 hit a series, I'm happy. My job is to pitch, so I really rely on these guys, and you know, we get the job done.
Yeah, so win the series there, big win. What do you expect for Game 3?
I mean, probably another good dogfight here. I don't know who they're going to throw, but we got Alex on deck, so put a fight up.
All right, good luck out there. Bad booth, guys.
Right here, it's a freaking spiritual high right there.
Wait, Cyclones, you guys are home.
Yeah, I know.
You guys are away.
Oh, really? Oh, jeez.
Hit a walk-off, remember?
Oh. Just call it Game 2. Game 2.
great Band-Aid works.
There's 3 of them.
There's a lot of them.
So after that crazy game 2, the Cyclones unfortunately dropped 2. They can't win this series. They're going to try and salvage one more win here, get to 7 wins. Good news for them is the Mojo at 8 and 10. Still in their reach.
Guess how many miles
Mark,
no.
Are you leading off then?
No. DJ's going to top, and then it's just, and then
Then after that, you then Lex, and then Always, dude. That was my name all through college. Well, because that was because he was never on our team. I love that. We'll pay attention to your
Hey, it's tough for David Gibbons, who's going to be starting game 3. He pitched innings 1 and 2 very well. Just couldn't capitalize in the 3rd inning. Gave up 9 runs after being up 6-0 heading to the bottom of the 3rd.
Yeah, that's got to be absolutely heartbreaking. And like you said, it's a tough spot to be in here for the Cyclones. They really need to take this game. Granted, if they do drop it, they're still only a couple games behind the Mojo. And of course, the Mojo getting some unfortunate news today that Tommy Tickett's season is over.
Well, that's the plan right now. Tommy Tickets with the torn UCL says, I might be able to go. It's like, dude, what are we doing?
We're underway here in Game 3. DJ Oliver leaves that first pitch for a strike.
DJ Oliver had that very clutch hit to tie up the game.
Pilots were down to their final strike. Now the 2-2. Flared the other way, but foul. So we'll try things again from a 2-2 count. And this one pulled the other way. Phillips will come up firing. Not in time, though. Oliver safely into first, a leadoff single.
St. Phillips did a nice job there to get that ball. Fortunately, he had to throw over a dart, and the velo wasn't necessarily on it. That'll be a hit for DJ Oliver to begin the game.
So Mark Campanero steps in, leaves the first pitch for strike 1, but that one's up high for ball 1. Just caught a piece of the bat there.
That's right.
There's the zone.
1-2 now. 61 saved by the speed check.
David Gibbons, unfortunately, getting his fair share of speed checks here in games 2 and 3. A little annoying.
Now the 1-2 to Campanero. In the dirt, ball 2. And he'll wear it.
Just foul.
Just pulled foul.
Well, why Jackson didn't pick that up, but past the bag. But we've seen a fair amount of balls just roll right back into the field of play.
So the count's still full. Quite a battle we've got going on here between Gibbons and Campanero. It'll continue here. The 3-2 is pulled left side. Phillips looked over at second, gets the out at first, but Oliver gets on his horse and goes first to third.
It almost looked like if Mark Campanero didn't make that huge leap over to first, a little bit of shorter step, he would have been in there. Still a nice play right there from Zane Phillips. A little bit of a redemption from the first throw over to first.
So the hero from game 2, Alex Ballard, will step in now.
63.
Having himself quite a series. As he waves at 59 for strike 1. 0-2 pitch. Thought about it, but refrains.
Oh, I was about ready to start complaining. Come on, baby.
Now the 2-2. Flared out towards center and corralled. Oliver will retreat, and there's 2 away.
Are you good?
Go, Noel.
Two nice outs there for David Givens. Unfortunately for him, you got to get 3, which we saw in the last game.
Go, Noel.
What, 5 runs scored with 2 outs?
Something like that. Pushed the other way. Carr steps on the bag, and the Pilots strand a man at third. To the bottom of the first we go. 0's on the scoreboard.
Cyclones have switched up their batting lineup. They're going to go with Zane Phillips 1. So 3 different hitting lineups all 3 games. We've never seen that before. But I guess when you're dead last in the stands, you got to switch something up.
Ironically enough, you mentioned that. I did see a stat today on Twitter that my favorite Major League team, the Houston Astros, they haven't used the same batting lineup for more than 2 games all season.
Well, it's working for them.
Yeah. Except we did just get swept by the Guardians, unfortunately. So Zane Phillips will step in here to open things up in the bottom of the first. And he'll leave the first pitch up high for ball 1. Skies that one a mile high. DJ Oliver makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Lucky right there. That could have been Zane Phillips' 18th home run, but stays in the park. Alex Ballard, he's had some up and down games this year, but sitting pretty nicely at a 5.14 ERA, 18 Ks.
So Jackson Carr will step in here.
See how the lefty-lefty matchup fares for Jackson Carr.
As he waves through that one for strike 1.
If you don't get on base. Good.
Now the 2-1. Outside ball 3. And Ballard will get a restock here.
I would have been pissed if that hit. So I swung.
And here's kind of a silly story for you. I got a text today from my roommate. Of course, I just finished my freshman year at the University of Kansas, and back in April the Astros were in Kansas City, and my roommate is a huge Royals fan, so we went to the game. In the Kauffman Stadium parking lot, he managed to hit a parked car and seriously destroy his front bumper, so we left a note, did everything he was supposed to, as the 3-2 is popped up and corralled for the second out. So he leaves a note, puts his contact info on there. Apparently he gets in contact with the guy, and he texts me today and says that because he did the right thing, the man whose car he hit sent him a signed Michael Walker baseball.
There you go.
I was like, hey, that works out for you. He goes, yeah, look what I got. And I go, how'd you get that? And he's like, well, the guy that I hit said I did the right thing by leaving my contact info. And I was like, well,
do the right thing, kids.
Exactly. There's your life lesson for today. Ooh, that almost took me out. 1-2 pitch to Gibbons. Runs inside ball 2.
I hit my left arm. Feeling it.
Breaking news, Nighthawks lose Jack Playhouse for the year.
Don't need my left arm. Or my right.
2-2 pitch on the way. Tagged foul once again. Gibbons working the count here. Hook ground one left side. Campagnaro gobbles it up, flips to first. And the Cyclones go 1-2-3. We head to the second, still scoreless.
Who's up? I think I was last out.
DJ's up. You got DJ, right? My head.
So DJ Oliver will lead things off here in the top of the second, facing Gibbons.
1-for-1 with a single in game 3.
61.
And he'll tag that one foul, but it was 61.
Oh! Right off the belly button.
Just nailing them. Probably for that hit, game tying hit, game ago.
Got to send a message that that won't be tolerated. 3-0 pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk.
Sometimes that's the best thing you can do. Don't swing at any crappy pitches. Just get on base, keep the inning going.
It's all about being smart. So Campagnaro stepping back in, leaving the first pitch inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 so far as he tried to drive that one. Now the 1-1. Swung through, strike 2.
Mark Campagnaro trying to get to double-digit home runs. He's done it every year in his career.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Flared the other way. Carr's just going to step on first. They'll hold Oliver on second, but a productive out for Mark Campagnaro as it moves the runner up.
Nice job to stick with that from Jackson Carr. Mark Campagnaro does have a pair of home runs here today, but other than that, he's been held relatively in check. Now the biggest hitter today, Alex Ballard.
So 1 down now for Ballard as he swings through 60 to open up his at-bat. One drops out of the zone and moves things even.
It's a great pitch right there.
Barely catching the zone. It's 2-2.
I'll just stand there.
Alex Ballard's now got his average up to 281 with 5 home runs. Clips 20 career home runs 2 home runs ago.
Easily got to be the player of the series.
Ooh.
He's saved by the speed check there at 62. And again saved at 61.
I have no right swinging at those to begin with.
2-2.
There you go.
Pulled and gone. I didn't think that was going to get out. He hit it on a rope.
I have no idea how that worked.
Alex Ballard continuing his in this series.
4th home run of the day.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy, what a game.
I don't think he's going to be wearing contacts anytime soon.
I mean, it's like he's playing on Rookie in the show. As Roberts is even here in a 1-1 count. I would hope you started Alex Ballard on your fantasy team this week, because he is raking in the points right now, the 2-1. Pushed foul the other way.
I know. It's for the content. Sorry.
Not even my job.
Yeah, dude, I'll give him this back.
Yeah, I've been talking into his chest.
What the heck? I don't know. I
like to say swear words sometimes.
Dude, I've been swearing.
2-2 pitch on the way to Roberts. Swung through strike 3, and there's 2 down.
Nice job to battle back after the 2-run home run. Get that second out. DJ Oliver 1 for 1 with a single walk here in game 3.
And he'll tag the first pitch foul here. 0-1 misses outside. And that'll stay upstairs for ball 2. 2-1 on the way. Sent it towards center. That's going to sneak out of here. DJ Oliver leaving the yard with a homer of his own, and it's 3-0.
DJ Oliver starting to find his offense. 4th run of the year, up to 290 average. 30th career home run in the AWA regular season.
Big back.
And the Pilots are clubbing the ball today.
Good ball. I was like, okay. Where the ball goes?
I know.
So back to Mark Campagnaro as the first pitch is outside for ball 1. And between Alex Ballard and Zane Phillips, and a little bit of Noah Roberts, a little bit of Jackson Carr, a little bit of Mark Campagnaro.
Max Melendez. Yeah, it's basically named the people who haven't hit a home run. David Gibbons.
I think it might just be David Gibbons.
Keaton McKay, who's no longer with us.
That's true. Keaton McKay had to go home early. That should be clarified. 2-1 on the way. 61.
Mark has been dialed on the speed check calls today.
Not letting anything past him. Grounded left side. Phillips corrals it, flips to first.
What a play.
In time to get him, in time to end the inning, but a 3 spot gives the Pilots the advantage.
Oh, that's 2 out?
That's 3. Yeah, sorry, guys.
It's a little confusion, but a 3 spot here in the top of the second gives the Pilots the advantage. It's 3-0.
I've never seen that before. Usually it's we got 3 outs. Never. We only have 2 outs after getting 3 outs. Max Melendez will lead it off. 5 home runs to begin his AWA career.
And the Cyclones having to play from behind a little right here. First pitch on the way to Melendez. Outside ball 1. And it'll stay in virtually the same spot here for ball 2.
Alex Ballard now below 5 ERA on the 2025 campaign. Anything below 5 for your game 2 starter is very respectable.
It's behind 3-0 right here, looking to work back into this first at-bat of the inning.
What is going on?
Retrieving a couple home run balls, perhaps. Guess we'll have a little delay right here.
I mean, to be fair, these Pilots should have gotten their home run balls.
Mark Campagnaro is mic'd up as he adventures through the forest. So do be on the lookout for wilderness exploration with Mark Campagnaro coming to a TikTok near you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Throw me the hitter, Ballard. I want the fast one.
Back to our regularly scheduled wiffle ball here. It'll be a 3-0 count on the way to Melendez. Ballard kicks and fires and deals ball 4, a leadoff walk, and an interesting pimp job right there from Max Melendez. Flips the bat. That'll bring Zane Phillips up now. He holds off on that one for ball 1. Takes a cut at 57, can't connect. 63. So that stays low for ball 2. The 3-1 pitch. Up high, ball 4, back-to-back walks to open this inning up.
Just like that, tying run comes to the plate in the form of Jackson Carr. Trying to combat this lefty-lefty matchup.
And it goes to show just how quick things move here in the AWA. Because all of a sudden the Cyclones have an opportunity to bring this one back level. First pitch on the way to Carr. Missed outside, ball 1. That one missed inside for ball 2.
Getting a little wild out there.
A lot of break on that one. It's 3-0. Carr swings through that one at 52 for strike 1. That'll barely catch the zone for strike 2. Ballard looking for a punch out for the first out of the inning. But he'll miss inside and walk the bases loaded with nobody down.
David Givens comes to the plate, would be the go-ahead run. 0 for 1 with a ground out in game number 3. Cyclones still searching for that first hit of game 3.
Ballard fires home and barely catches the zone for strike 1. That'll miss inside.
Not too many swings being elicited by this Cyclones team.
Ballard struggling a little bit for command here. As there's a swing. The 2-2 pitch. Got him to swing at it. Strike 3, and there's one down.
Nice job to battle back right there. Alex Ballard leaves all the runners in their place.
So Max Melendez will step in now with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 2nd. Swings through the first pitch he sees for strike 1. So that one must have slipped out of the hand of Ballard or something. Now the 1-1. Outside, ball 2. Melendez representing the go-ahead run here with 1 out. Thought about it, but holds off for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Sent back up the middle. Everybody's going to be safe. Max Melendez, an RBI single. A run scores for the Cyclones on their first hit of the ball game, and it's 3-1.
Nice job to stick with that. Perfectly placed. Not like he was trying to aim there or anything, but DJ Oliver was shading over to the left. Didn't have time to get there.
So Zane Phillips will step in now, and he represents a pretty constant threat. He takes a healthy cut at that one, but can't connect. 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul. Ballard's 1-2 now. Drops out of the zone and we're level. 2-2.
Blasted center field. Rye bread, mustard, salami. Zane Phillips, a grand slam that makes it a 5-3 Cyclones lead.
18 home runs and now 42 RBIs, first man over 40. And you just, you know, you think people would learn their lesson here. Don't throw them a meatball over the plate.
Still with 1 out now, Jackson Carr will step in. Cyclones 1 run from ending this inning. Carr takes ball 1 outside there.
Oh yeah, you wanted that. Yeah.
Waved at 53 to the joy of his dugout. They make some comments at his expense. Now the 2-1 from Ballard. Tapped foul, it's 2-2. Popped up, Ballard goes over, makes the grab. Just having to step off the mound, and there's 2 away.
Jackson Carr, after that first at bat today, homered, hasn't had much success.
So 2 down now for David Gibbons, who will presumably go back to work on the hill for the top of the 3rd. And he'll look to redeem himself from game 2. He's ahead 2-0 here, though.
Do your thing. Stroke and poke. That's the one you want, dude. Yellow light.
Now the 3-0. Down low, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk.
Nice job not to swing at anything crazy there. Just get on base. Max Melendez 1 for 1 with a walk and single. Now step in.
Put it sideways.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Wait, no, I think it is bad. With the sliders? Oh, really? Never mind.
One sec.
Great job.
I was like, did somebody go?
Come on, Max.
Zane Phillips stance.
So Max Melendez steps in and leaves the first pitch outside for ball 1.
Like this.
Does the same on ball 2. 2-0 up high, and it's 3-0.
I don't walk upstairs, though.
Unfortunately for them, Zane Phillips waits on deck.
As Melendez swings through that for strike 1. And jammed that one foul.
He's swinging no matter what. On the 3-1, now full count.
We'll get a restock for Alex Ballard here.
I think of the Cyclones. I mean, 6 runs wasn't enough last game, so pile it on.
Full count offering, missed outside. And another 2-out walk brings Zane Phillips back up.
So let's see what they decide to do here. May as well walk 2 runners in.
Phillips ahead 2-0 here. And it looks like they may just opt to pitch around him. Phillips up to, what's 18 homers on the year now?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
He's got a double mark
And he'll take a walk here to load the bases back up with 2 outs. Now Jackson Carr has a prime opportunity to try and put the dagger in here.
And a walk would end the inning, so this is the last batter no matter what.
Anything but a homer and 1-run scores. A homer would count everything. He's ahead 3-0 though. He just wants to hit.
Athlete.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Begging for a pitch to hit.
Let's just give him something.
Bases loaded, 3-1 hitters count on the way. Jackson Carr takes ball 4, takes a walk, ends the inning. And as we head to the 3rd, the Pilots need 3 to extend this game.
Trying to pee in your backyard. You don't want first base. Come on. I'm just trying to mark. Yeah. Just trying to mark my territory.
So the player of the series, Alex Ballard, will lead things off here in the final inning of Game 3, looking to spark a rally.
Max, go. Either side of that camera. Like 1 step. Yeah, that's fine.
Just 1 step.
Ballard ahead 1-0 now. And he'll pull in the other way. Are you kidding me? Alex Ballard, you cannot pitch to him. He continues to be on a tear and makes this a 2-run ball game.
Came in with 2 home runs, now has 7.
I mean, this is incredible.
And this Cyclones team, if they don't pull this game off, they are going to be feeling it after blowing Game 2.
Yeah. Yeah, 6-4.
So Noah Roberts will step in now with the Pilots trailing by 2. First pitch at 59 in there for strike 1. The 0-1 is inside for ball 1 at 65 on the gun.
I got a day job.
And that's going to be clubbed and corralled.
Nice job to get the first out of the inning. Keep that momentum moving. TJ Oliver 2 for 2 with a single walk and a home run now steps in.
Oliver looking to find a way aboard. All the damage came with 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd in Game 2. So Oliver saved by the speed check there at 62 miles an hour. This one at 58 though breaks outside for strike 1. Tagged foul, and Oliver falls behind 1-2. Needing to defend here with 1 out in the top of the 3rd. Pilots still trailing by 2. 1-2 pitch from Givens. Missed outside, ball 2. That'll run inside, ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, 58 down the middle, and there's 2 away.
Huge out right there. Would have allowed Mark Campanero the tying run to step to the plate. Now he is not the tying run.
Let's go, Mark. Oh, Mark.
Mark's had 3 groundouts in this game, so David Goggins has had his, sorry, Gibbons has had his way with him.
Tapped foul. So that'll run inside. Campanero now ahead 2-1. And he'll make that 3-1.
Not a bad strategy right here. I would say Alex Ballard on deck. Don't really want to pitch to that guy.
3-1 pitch. Swung through strike 2. Pilots down to their final strike here in game 3. They've taken the series. They're looking to fight for the sweep. Full count offering. Roped out toward left field. It's going to get over the head of Melendez. Campanero will wisely hold up at first. And Alex Ballard will step in once again. David Gibbons trying to get out of this and ask who's going to carry the boats. First pitch of Ballard drops in at 60 for strike 1. Waves at that one for strike 2, and the Pilots are down to their final out once again. The 0-2. Upstairs for ball 1. As Ballard had to duck out of the way of that one.
The knuckles scare me.
2-2 pitch here on the way. Thought about it.
Oh, so lucky.
Looks like he went, but 61 on the gun saves him.
And Gibbons in disbelief. All he can do is chuckle at that one.
Would have been the game, but still time to make a timely pitch.
So still a 2-2 count on the way. Missed outside ball 3. The count is full. Got him at 58. Strikes out. Ballard looks to the heavens. And the Cyclones salvage game 3. 6-4 your final score, but the Pilots take the series 2-1.